Hello everyone and welcome to your 20-minute Vinyasa Flow. I'm really excited that you are tuning in today to practice with me. All you need today is yourself, a little bit of space, your yoga mat or any other blanket that you have, and then we are ready to go. We start out in a comfortable seated position. Close down your eyes. Take a moment here to tune in with yourself. Become aware of your breath. Take long and deep in and exhales, and let your breath flow naturally. And just stay in the here and now. Become aware of the magical present moment, which is all there ever is. And now take 3 more deep breaths. And with your third breath, bring the palms of your hands together in front of your heart, but keep your eyes closed. Start to rub the palms in each other, creating warmth and heat. And then place the hands directly over your eyelids. Blink your eyes open and remove your hands, bring them down to your heart. Now you're going to bring the right hand down onto the mat next to your body. Inhale, reach the left arm all the way up and over towards the right side. Stretching the left side of your upper body. And switch sides, left palm comes down onto the mat. Reach the right arm all the way up and over. Keep your sit bones grounded. And switch sides. Inhale, extend the left arm all the way towards the right side. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, reach the right arm all the way towards the left side. Beautiful. And come back to center. We're gonna make our way into a tabletop position. The hands are shoulder width distance apart and the knees are directly underneath the hips. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, rounding through the spine, bring the chin to your chest. Inhale, come into cow pose, opening through the heart space. And exhale, rounding through the spine, chin to your chest. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. Enjoy the movement, the mobilization of the spine. And then take one more deep inhale, look up. And exhale, come back into a neutral tabletop position. Then walk your hands forward, melt your chest down towards the ground, come into your puppy pose. Can either bring your forehead onto the mat, or if you want, you can also lift your head and bring the chin down to the ground. Make sure that your knees stay underneath your hips. Breathing deeply, opening your upper body here. Beautiful. Stay with your breath. And with your next inhale, slowly come up all the way into a tabletop position, tucking the toes under and lifting the hips all the way up towards the sky. Find your downward facing dog. Feel free to keep your knees bent. Spread your fingers wide, long and straight spine. And then you can walk out your dog by bending one knee at a time, which is always a wonderful opportunity to let go of any tension in the back of your legs. You can add any sort of movement that feels good on your body right now. And then find some stillness in your downward facing dog. Look forward to the top of your mat, come into a plank, and then bring the knees down and the chest comes all the way down onto the mat. Inhale into a baby cobra, lifting through the chest. Exhale, lower down. And with your next inhale, press the floor away from you. And exhale, hips all the way up, downward facing dog. Relax your head and neck. And look forward, step or hop to the top of your mat, halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold down, forward fold. Inhale, rise up all the way towards standing. Exhale, hands to your heart, prayer pose. Very good. Inhale, rise your arms up. Exhale, fold down. Keep your knees bent if you need to. Inhale, halfway lengthen, look up. And exhale, step or hop back into your high plank. And now your variation. Either bring the knees down onto the ground or take a full Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog on your inhale. Downward facing dog on your exhale. The next inhale, lift the right leg all the way up towards the sky. Hips and shoulders are in one line. Your spine is nice and straight, and you always think about pressing the mat away from you. And then step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Come into lizard pose. Breathe deeply. If you want, you can add some gentle rocks forwards and back. Just always wonderful in order to open up through your hip area. And then drop the back knee down. And feel free to come onto the outside of your right foot. Let the right knee fall to the right side. If you want, you can press your inner thigh away from you to deepen the stretch. And look all the way up towards the sky. Keep in mind, this is a variation. Feel free to keep both of your hands on the mat if this is more comfortable for you today. And then walk your foot back, lift the back leg all the way up. Step back into a high plank and lower down your variation. Chaturanga Dandasana, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Very good. Inhale, bring the left leg all the way up towards the sky. Hold it there for one more breath. And then look forward, step the left foot to the outside of your left hand. Find your lizard pose on the other side. Feel free to rock forwards and back, stretching your right hip flexor, psoas muscle. And then drop the right knee down. Either stay here or come onto the outside of your left foot. Let the left knee fall to the side. And another variation is to gently press the knee away from you. And it's even better to press against your inner thigh because we want to protect the knee joint. Beautiful. And come back to center. Tuck the right toes under, lift the right leg. Step back, high plank, hold it there. And then lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Very good. Look forward to the top of your mat. Step or hop to the top. Inhale, halfway lengthen, look up. Exhale, fold down all the way, Uttanasana. Inhale, come into chair pose. Send your hips down low, long and straight spine. Keep your weight onto your heels. Go a little bit lower. Engage your legs as much as you can. And hands down to the ground, forward fold. Very good. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale. Step your left foot all the way back. And the right foot. Come into high plank and lower down. Inhale, opening through the heart, upward facing dog, thighs off the ground. Exhale, hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. And then come into your pigeon pose on the left side, bending the left knee. Bring the left knee to your left hand. Think about pulling the left hip back and the right hip forward so your hips are in one line. If this is too much for you, you can always place a pillow or any other prop underneath your left hip. Stay on your hands or walk down, come onto your forearms. This is a wonderful way to stretch your left outer hip, your left glute muscle, and release any tension that you might be holding and storing in this area. And then slowly come back up. You can either stay here, or if you want, bend the right knee and grab the right foot with your right hand. Pull it closer to your body. Just find a sweet spot for you where you can stay and breathe. And if you want, feel free to add a mermaid pose. Bring the foot into your elbow and open your heart. Look up, breathing deeply. Beautiful. And gently release. And step back, high plank. Let's flow it out. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And with your next inhale, come into pigeon pose on the other side. Take your time here to adjust. Keep your hips in one straight line. And when you're ready, feel free to walk down, come onto your forearms. Keep your awareness on your breath and think about releasing all the tension with every new exhale. And then take one more deep breath. And slowly lift your upper body up. And you can also add the variation on the other side if you want to. Bend the left knee. And bring your left foot closer to your body. And if it's within your practice, find your mermaid pose on the other side. Very good. And then gently release. And come back, high plank. Let's do the vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog, opening through the heart. Exhale, hips all the way up and back, downward facing dog. Long spine, relax your head. And then bring the knees down onto the mat. Keep your toes tucked under, hips on your heels. Find your toe sit. Adjust your toes if you need to. And if this pose is too intense for you, you can always come down onto the back of your feet. Wherever you are, breathe slowly and deeply. Your breath is always your anchor and brings you back into the present moment. And then come down into a seated position. Bend your knees. Hold into the back of your thighs. Lift the right foot all the way up. Grab the outside of your right foot with your left hand. And extend the right arm all the way back. Look over your right shoulder. Either stay here, or if you can, extend the right leg. Twist from the belly button. Relax your shoulders. And then gently come back to center, switch sides. Lift the left foot. Grab the left foot from the outside with your right hand. And extend the left arm all the way back. If you want, extend the left leg. And look towards your left hand. Keep your spine as straight as possible. Take one more deep breath here. And exhale, come back to center. Grab the back of your thighs and gently roll all the way down onto the ground. Bring your heels to touch your fingertips or the other way around. And with your next inhale, roll your hips all the way up towards the sky. Come into bridge pose. Engage your glutes at the top, shoulder blades together. And then with your next exhale, roll your spine down onto the ground. The next inhale, feel free to take the arms with you. Engage your glutes at the top. And exhale, lower down. Bring the hands next to your body. One more time. Inhale. Lift your hips all the way up. Take your arms with you. They come over your head. And exhale, lower down to the ground. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug. Show yourself the self-love that you deserve. And then come into your final relaxation pose into Shavasana. Extend your legs, let your feet fall to the side. Your arms are resting next to your body with your palms facing up. Relax your head, relax your face muscles, especially your chin and jaw, your eyes and eyelids, eyebrows and forehead. Keep your awareness on your breath and enjoy the present moment. Feel free to stay in Shavasana for as long as you like. And if you want to close up with me, bring some movement in your hands and toes. Give your whole body a wonderful stretch. And in your own time, roll onto one side. And then come all the way up into a seated position. Take a deep inhale and exhale. And now feel free to take the time to think about one or more things that you are grateful for. Really take it in. And let it guide you through this day. Bring the hands to your heart, bow down to yourself. Thank yourself for showing up for this wonderful practice. And I want to thank you for practicing with me. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you again very soon. Namaste.